Hello friends, welcome to your 45-minute EMOM total leg workout. Today is day 13 of my shredded challenge. If you're doing that with me, all you need today is a flat surface to work on, a clear view of your screen, and of course, some dumbbells. As per usual, my weights are up on the screen for you to reference, but feel free to go heavier or lighter than me depending on how strong you're feeling or what you have available to you. No pressure to match me exactly. Now, with that being said, we have a warm-up and a cool down included as per usual. And just a quick note before we get in, if you've never done EMOM workouts before, that stands for every minute on the minute. We'll be working in minute intervals, and we have an assigned number of reps for each exercise to complete within that minute. For example, say we are doing squats and I'm gonna give you 15 reps. That means you have 1 minute to do 15 reps at your own pace. Now, we wanna find a good balance between pushing ourselves, but also pacing ourselves. Aim to have anywhere between 10 and 20 seconds of that minute left for you to rest, reset, and get ready to move on to the next movement. Now that's way too long of an intro for me. I'm so sorry. So we're gonna get right into it. You'll get the hang of it as we go along. So if you're ready, let's get moving. All right, we're gonna start with some hip hinges. We're gonna send the booty back, really feel the stretch along the back of your legs, and then squeeze it forward, really squeeze the glutes, get your ribs stacked over your hips here. Starting small, and as you warm up into the back of the legs, you can start to kind of send your hips back further, add more of a bend. Amazing. All right, now we're just gonna pull one knee up towards your chest and then switch it out. Continuing to work into the hammies and the glutes here. My legs, just gonna forewarn you guys, I always like to keep it real with you. I'm not a machine. So my body's quite sore right now, especially my legs. So we're gonna see how well I do today with weights. But I'm gonna try my best, that's all that I can do. Amazing. All right, take your feet nice and wide. You're gonna lunge it over to one side, come through center, raise it up to your tippy toes, back down, other side. Well done. Really keep the chest open, sending the hips back as you bend into the leg. Amazing. All right, let's pivot it over into a nice long lunge. Elbow comes down, twist it open, then plant, switch it out. Alternating world's greatest stretches here. Working into that spine and those hips. Amazing. All right, to the top of your mat. Let's do a reverse lunge. Drop the knee, then we're gonna sweep the arms up as we sink the hips forward. Bring it back down, step it up. Open the chest, sink the hips. Well done. Amazing. Up onto your feet. We're gonna do some calf pedals. So just bending and straightening opposite leg one at a time, working into those ankles. Good. Amazing. Let's step our feet out wide again. We're going to pulse for 3. Bring it up through center. Starting to build the heat here. Pumping the blood to the muscles. Also getting a little bit of a stretch on this inner thigh because you're keeping that leg nice and straight. Well done. All right. Let's place those hands on those thighs, sink the hips down. We're just gonna drop one shoulder to the center, open it up, then other side and up. Good. Sinking those hips nice and low, planting firm through your feet. Well done. All right, warm up complete. We're gonna get into the first little EMOM group. We're gonna start with a bunch of squat variations. First is gonna be a suitcase squat. I'm gonna use 10 kgs, 22 pounds for this, aim for 15 reps, but I'm gonna give you rep ranges on the screen for you to choose from depending on what you wanna do today. So you can either match me or you can go for a higher or lower rep range based on how you're feeling. So I'm gonna do 15 in 1 minute, feet shoulder width apart, chest stays up, dumbbells down and up. All right, I powered through those, so I have a good amount of rest here. You should be finishing up right about now. We're gonna do 3 exercises and then repeat it from the top, so kind of have like 6 minutes of work before we switch to new movements. Next up is gonna be a sumo squat for 15 reps again. So feet nice and wide, toes turned out, dumbbells in between your legs. Send the hips back, stretch out the glutes. Push through the heels to stand. Ooh, well done. All right, I'm talking less because I'm counting reps in my head, but next up, we're doing front racked narrow squats. So feet about fist width apart, thighs tracking, not touching, but running parallel, 15 reps here. It's okay for your knees to go past your toes here because we're working more quad. My legs say hello. Well done. Take your rest whenever you finish up. We're gonna repeat those 3 exercises now from the top one more time. And this is where we stop and assess ourselves. Were we moving too fast the first time we did each of these? Can we maybe slow it down or speed it up? Let's go. Good. Chest stays up. Whew. And relax whenever you finish up. Deep breaths, really waking up the body here nice and quick. Okay, we're gonna get into those sumos next. 15 reps if you're following me. Well done. Whew. Oh, my goodness. Well done. You should be finishing up wherever you are. Couple seconds to catch your breath. Last time for those narrow front racked squats. And I'll give us a 30-second break after this, on top of however much you have at the end of the interval here, or at the end of your reps. Sink those hips low, don't cheat yourself, come on. Exhale as you press to stand. Whew. Well done. You should finish up pretty soon here. My legs are already toasted. I'm gonna open my sliding door. Pour some air. Alrighty friends, we are done with those movements. Next up, after the rest, I promised you rest, it's gonna be, we're gonna stay on one leg. So choose a leg. We're gonna do 3 different lunge variations on one leg here. It's gonna be rough, but it's gonna be fun. We're capable of doing hard things. I'm gonna go light, I'm gonna grab a 5, because I know my limits today. First is gonna be a reverse lunge with an extension. Step back. Straighten the front leg, keeping the back leg bent. Tap it down and up. 10 reps if you're following me. Slide forward, lean in that torso the entire time. Get that leg nice and straight. Well done. This is my last rep. And let it relax. Shake it out nice and quick. Remember which leg was in front, because that's the one that's gonna stay in front. We're gonna do pass-throughs. 8 each way. So pass through, that's 1. Pass through, that's 2. So 8 each way, that's 16 total. If you're following me. Get that leg straight. Distributing your weight nice and evenly. Adjust your pace if you need here. If you're going too fast, slow it down. Ooh, well done. Should be finishing up wherever you are. Catch your breath. Now I'm gonna give you the option for the next movement to either hold a weight. You can hold 2 weights each hand. You can hold 1 like this. I'm doing body weight. There's no shame in that. I wanna make it to the end of this workout. 20 split knee taps. Lunging forward, back leg straight. Tap it down. Straighten. Down, straighten with control. Keeping a good forward lean in that torso to keep most of the tension on the front glutes. Oh my goodness, that's not enough rest for my liking, but we're gonna repeat that from the top, starting with the reverse lunge with the extension. Well done, keeping the same leg. 10 reps if you're following me. Get that leg straight. Woo. This is my last one. Oh yeah. Shake it out nice and quick. We're gonna do those pass-throughs. Pick your weight. If you're following me, you're doing 8 reps each direction. That's 16 total. Touch the back leg to the mat nice and gently. Woo, nice. Finish with a little bit more time to spare for this one, which I think makes up for the last time. Okay, catch your breath. You should be finishing up right about now, plus minus. Get ready, knee taps on this side. 20 reps if you're following me. Woo, let's go. And give me a forward lean here. Come on, put most of your weight in the front leg. Oh yeah, that is how you burn out. One leg at a time. Well done. You should be finishing up. Catch your breath. Okay, you are getting a 30-second rest on top of whatever you have had already, so enjoy it. We're gonna move to the floor for a little bit of a laying down sequence, shall I say. First is gonna be an extended bridge, so I implore you to bring down a heavier weight, either 1 or 2. I'm gonna bring down 2. I'm hooking 1 on each hip, but if you have 1, you can just pop it on top of your hip bones. You're gonna walk your feet out 1 step each, come up onto your ankles and do 20 reps here if you're following me. Come on, lift those hips high. All right, that's me. You should be finishing up. Next up is gonna be a single leg glute bridge. Now we're gonna do both sides within the minute. I want you to give me 8 on each side. So as soon as you finish with one, you pop the weight over to the other side and smash out another 8. Let's go. Good. Make sure you're lifting those hips nice and high, each rep pressing through your foot. Well done. Finish up whenever you complete your reps. Next up, we're gonna do 2 pulse glute bridges. So you're gonna give me 2 pulse reps at the top before you lower it down for 10 reps total. Bring it up, you're gonna pulse 1, 2, back down, that's 1 rep. Pulse up, pulse 2, back down, that's 2 reps. Control it on the way down. Well done. All right, take your rest whenever you finish up. We're gonna start that from the top. One more time for each of those. First is gonna be the extended hamstring bridges, 20 reps if you're following me. Let's go. Feel the hamstrings and the glutes. Oh my gosh, that really burned my legs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well done. Getting ready for the single legs. You got this. Come on, 8 on each side. Yeah, I can feel that glute now, especially for the one that we've already demolished with the lunges. Whew. Well done, friends. Great job. We're gonna set up for the final glute bridge variation. Is gonna be those 2 pulse bridges. You've done them before. Remember, you're giving me 10 reps if you're following me. Well done. Finish up whenever you do. Definitely feeling our booties, I think. Moving on, you have this much rest if you've already finished, plus another 30 seconds coming up. So we're really gonna give our legs some time just to breathe before we smash out another 6 minutes. Okay, catch a breath. Okay, so we're gonna move on to all those lunge variations now on the other side. So make sure you're gonna switch out which leg is doing the work. Starting with the reverse lunge and the extension. I got a 5 kg here, that's 11 pounds. You can give me 10 reps if you're following me. Whew. Definitely have a pump going here. Guys, I can feel it. Let's go. Kissing the knee to the ground, nice and light, straighten the leg all the way. Almost there. Oh my goodness. Whew. Take it out. Gonna do those pass-throughs now, 8 on each side, 16 total if you're following me, staying on the same leg. Find a balance between pushing and pacing yourself here. Good. Oh my goodness, that burns like crazy. Well done, should be finishing up. Getting ready for the knee taps. Split squat knee taps, 20 total. Ready? You gotta be, let's go. Lean forward, touch, straighten, touch, straighten. Ooh. This burns like crazy. I don't have words, you guys. That burn in my glute, the pump is next level. Okay, one more time from the top for these movements. You're flying through this. You got this. Oh my gosh. Especially because we've already pre-toasted this glute with all those glute bridges. If you're feeling it, so am I, don't worry. Okay, get ready for the pass-throughs. 8 on each side. 16 total if you're following me. Let's go. I'm halfway, but the burn is actually insane. Oh, I forgot. I'm only doing 16. My brain was like 20 because I thought I was on the squat knee taps. Okay, thank goodness. How are your glutes feeling? I know. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. Building you that peach, friend. Let's go. I'm screaming on the outside and on the inside. Well done. Wherever you are, you're probably finishing up by now. Enjoy the rest, stretch it out if you need. Whew. We're really cruising along, guys. Not too long left of this workout. 30 seconds of rest is coming your way. Ta-da, it's coming up, there you go. All right, next up, gonna do some forward lunges, target more quads because we've done a lot of glutes. So you can either rack the dumbbells up by your shoulders or hold them next to you. It's completely up to you. I'm gonna do 5s. Honestly, you guys, my legs are just very tired. So staying on one side, if you're following me, you're doing 12 reps, nice and slow though. Pick a side. Do lunge forward, bring it up. If your knee passes your toe, that is fine. In fact, that is implored because we're targeting more quad here. Just be aware of stepping too far because if you step too far forward, you're gonna find it hard to push back. All right, well done. Keep going if you haven't finished up already. Make a mental note of which leg was stepping forward here, just so you know to do the other side next. We're gonna do lateral lunges next. The feet nice and wide, dumbbells up by your shoulders. You're gonna alternate, you're gonna send it over and then up. We're doing 8 each. So that's 16 total. Drop those hips lower. Well done. Finishing up wherever you are. Woo. The leg shakies have arrived for sure. Next up, we're gonna do the forward lunges on the other leg for 10 reps. Good job. Wow, I flew through those. I'm gonna do 2 more, just because. Well done. Should be finishing up here. Okay, we're gonna start from the top again. So now we're gonna switch to the other leg for those forward lunges. I'm gonna up my weight to 7.5 kgs because that was way too light for me. Admittedly so. I think it's like 18 pounds, I think. Each hand here, 10 reps. Switching to the other leg here. Well done. Well done. Whew. Definitely not as chatty of a workout as I usually do, and I know you guys love when I yap away, but counting reps, you guys. I wanna try and at least do the right amount of reps here. Okay. Gonna do those alternating lateral lunges. Remember, 8 each way, 16 total. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Well done. Shimmy it out. Last time doing those forward lunges. And then we're gonna move on to your final little EMOM group before we cool down. So not too long to go, you've well surpassed the peak, the summit of the mountain. You are now on the steady decline here. Well done. Finish up wherever you are. Pat your brow, perhaps. Definitely need this rest. Do what you need to do. Grab some water or maybe even just stretch it out. We are at the home stretch here. We have 6 more minutes of lifting left. 30 seconds of rest for you. Just to really let those legs recover. Guys, it is so dismal outside right now. Luckily, your girl got 2 lights. I used to only have 1. Okay, thigh weighted plies. So you're gonna grab your weights, pop 1 on each thigh. Just let your fingertips rest there. If you're following me, you're doing 15. Down, squeeze up really straight and out. Squeeze your thighs together like they have magnets that are attracting them. Ooh, inner thighs on fire. Well done. Finish up wherever you are. Next up, we're gonna do wide calf raises. So feet wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna have dumbbells up by your shoulders and you're gonna lift up nice and controlled. 20 reps, if you're following me. Ooh, cutting it close here, well done. Next up is gonna be a stiff leg RDL. If you're following me, you're doing 15 reps. Key here is to minimize the bend in your knees and maximize the height of your hips as you send it back and forward. Keeping the fingertips tracking those legs, shaving your legs with the dumbbells. That is gonna burn for the last exercise. Well done, friends. You should finish up now. We have one more time through each of those 3 exercises and then you are done. So you're not giving up on me now. You're not cheating me, you're cheating yourself if you leave now. All right, let's go. 15 thigh weighted. My goodness. We are so close. 2 more minutes. Count them. 1, 2, that's how long you got. Next up, 20 wide calf raises if you're following me. Grab a heavy weight. I'm getting my 22 pounds, 10 kgs in each hand. Nice and controlled, keep those legs strong as you lift. Oh my goodness, my calves are burning. Whew. Amazing. Just in time for your final exercise, you're gonna give me, if you're following me, 15 stiff leg deadlifts, keeping those dumbbells close to the thighs, hips stay high, bend in the knee, minimal. Good, sending the hips back, not dropping the chest forward. Almost like you have groceries in your hand and you wanna close the car door, you go boop with your booty. That is what's initiating the movement here. Ooh. You should finish up just about now. Take it out. Give me a shimmy. Well done. How are you feeling? You should be feeling very accomplished, guys. That was not an easy workout. Promise you, I feel like that was harder than some timed interval workouts that I've done. Whew. Time to cool down. You're not going anywhere. You're gonna meet me on the ground. Wow, it's raining. On the ground. Choose a leg. I'm gonna take my right leg in, hug my knee towards my chest here, and just let all the tension release from your glutes and your hamstring. All right, what I want you to do is I want you to lift your foot towards the sky like this, grab the outside under your foot, pull your knee towards your armpit here. Half happy baby. Maybe rock side to side. Well done. Okay, take that leg, bend it over the opposite thigh, reach through for a laying figure 4. Pulling your thigh towards your chest to really deepen the stretch in that glutes. Amazing. All right. Continuing to hug that knee in towards your chest. Other leg extends now. Gonna do that all on the other side. Well done. Lifting the foot up, grab outside and under your foot, pulling the knee towards your armpits for half happy baby. Well done. Cross it over the opposite thigh, reach through, relax your head down. So close to the end here. Take a couple deep breaths and thank yourself for showing up for yourself today. You didn't do it for me, you did it for you, and I hope you feel so proud. Well done. All right, both feet lift up, grab under them, pull the knees down into the armpits for a full happy baby here. Try and keep your the tops of your hips planted down onto the mat. And we're just gonna keep holding it here. Maybe start rocking side to side for your final seconds. And when you're ready, you can drop your legs out, you can roll yourself on up because you have just finished quite a killer strength workout. I hope you're proud of yourself. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Remember, this week of the Shredded Challenge is all about EMOM, so you will find different workouts just like this for different body parts coming up on my channel or already on my channel, depending on when you're watching this. Otherwise, well done for showing up for yourself today. I'm so proud of you because sometimes that is the hardest part. Otherwise, have a lovely rest of your day because you do deserve it, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye, friends.